Hi there everyone. Today I present a different kind of video. This time featuring how to use the debug mode, what kind of functions you can do, simple things you can make to understand how the debug works, and this is a personal thing I did. How to enable a toggler for speed and debug mode when the debug mode is deactivated. So to enable debug mode, you need to install UndertaleModTool version 8 because the other versions don't work. You see, like Rebit was made with UndertaleModTool, like the really old versions. Hey there, Rebit. And basically just follow the link, go up and go to the download section. Okay, so once you extract the files, you'll see the UndertaleModTool program is available, and now you gotta take the data.win inside the DELTARUNE folder and basically put it inside, which will load the entire code of DELTARUNE. And what you wanna do is just search in the bar debug. In the debug you'll see various codes, but the important one is the simple debug code, which basically enables from the start of the game debug mode. Once you find the correct code, just change global.debug from 1 to 0, because it means okay, so you're not in debug, I'll put you in debug mode. Save the data.win, make sure to make a backup before doing so, and basically start the game from chapter 3 and you see the debug mode is now activated. So this is the debug room, which kinda looks empty, but it's really easy to navigate. If you press 1, you reduce the encounter number, which changes what kind of battle you're going to do against. 2 increases the number, 3 decreases by 5, 4 increases by 5. There aren't many battles, so you can't navigate that much. There's a counter list to know which one is the next one. All characters will have their standard battle equipments. You'll get no items. You can change to Noel. Just follow the bottom left buttons. 6 to have everyone. 7 only Chris. 8 only Chris and Ralsei. I don't know why there's no Chris and Susie, but okay. And 9 for Chris and Noel. Once you decide who is gonna fight, just go and touch the enemy. You can press R to return to the same room and basically fix your choice. Or press L to basically load your game, and later I'll cover what buttons to what. You can also change your default equipment, but you need to work it around in the UndertaleModTool, which is fairly easy, but I'm not I didn't want to showcase that. It's a bit tedious, not super difficult, but a bit tedious. Okay, so about base commands of the debug mode. There are not so many, not gonna lie. I never tried chapter 2, but in a nutshell, R resets the room. Like you in the middle of battle, something. R returns you to the same room. L loads the recent used the same file. K for night. Really funny, but does something to the night. I was trying to fight it while this happened, and basically he skipped phases, but I'm not sure because it happened only once and I wasn't recording. S allows you to open the save menu, and opening the save menu while fighting allows you to basically move Chris around while during the fight. Open the menu because it counts as you're not in the fight. This only in enemies battle, not boss fight, which locks you in place. Which is kind of better to better management equipment, and you can change the effects of the equipment and heal yourself while fighting. So it's kind of cheating. This is in showcase where you fight enemies. When you press C, you can move Chris around basically, and there's kind of this both cool, both twisted version of how you move with the soul, because the attacks will center around the soul, and you kind of have this on-place perspective when moving the soul. Then you can press G. While keeping pressed G, you basically record a GIF of the game that you can. It's actually saved in the Deltarune folder. And if you press accented O on my keyboard, it's tilde for American and English people, I think. The game will accelerate. Also, only in the debug room. I don't know why it doesn't work in the game version. I figured it's due to balancing it. But if you press D, basically only Chris will have like infinite health, 99 health. Just for testing attacks and showcase the things I probably assume it was made for. Yeah, you'll see here that I used all versions to showcase that only Chris gets the max HP possible, if not infinite, probably. Outside of debug mode, this won't happen. But now I'll showcase how to basically enable a debugger tooler, a toggler, and how to speed up the game even while not staying in debug mode. So basically, to avoid wasting too much time, I put a screenshot where I showcased where you should edit the script and what the buttons shown are present, the keys, sorry, not buttons, what are for. Like for example, Sunkung KB check press 72 stands for H, 192 stands for accent O or tilde, J stands for 74, and 73 is I. Basically, what you need, why I added this, because you want to make different keys to something about your code, about the code, sorry. Because if you use the same key, it won't work, because if inside the debug, it will work only if the debugger is the debugger is activated. But if you wanna exit the debug mode and you want to press it again to enable it, so outside the debug mode you want a key to enable it, and outside always the key, the debug mode, you want a key to accelerate your game, because in the 8-bit video games the game will just crash if you are in debug mode. So you can see me here testing the debug mode. You know you're in debug mode because when you press Z, you'll see a red border showing up in front of Chris. And basically in debug mode you can load, save, reload, and all the commands you saw before. And now with the new functions you can disable the debug mode. Once you see disabled, you won't see the red border. And now that you disabled, you can put the other command you created to increase the speed of the game whenever necessary, without the risk of encountering something that will crash the game. This is to showcase that if you're in debug mode, the game will crash. Like, I don't know why. It just crashes in the 8-bit section. This is the same game where you start in debug mode, but then disable debug mode to enter the 8-bit stages. You can also accelerate during the 8-bit games if you're not in debug mode, but watch out from pressing the debug mode because the game will crash. Thank you for watching, and I hope the video was useful, especially for me. And wish you a nice day. Take care.